Hi there, Devin Bewley, Legacy Properties PM, here to talk to you today about the difference between a rental inspection and a rental property review. Those are very different terms, and it's very important that you're using the right terminology. An inspection indicates that it's provided by a trained professional that you would have to pay for. Much like when you bought the house, you very likely had an inspection done. You paid an inspector to do it. This is not what you're doing. This is not what your property manager, if you're using one, should be doing, unless they're a licensed inspector. Rather, you want to call it an interior property review or something along that line. You're reviewing the property for the condition. And you can share that with your tenants. You need to let them know, first of all, well in advance, at least a day, but I wouldn't give it more than 2 or 3, that you're coming by. The reason for that is that they have the right to quiet enjoyment. Also, if you give them too much time, it would give them time to fix or otherwise hide any other issues that you really do want to see if they're there. If they've put a hole in the wall, they could move a bookcase. Typically, they're not going to take that kind of time with 24-hour notice. They're going to be more worried about cleaning up the dishes or doing the laundry, which you don't care about. And I always tell them when I'm doing them, I don't care about your dishes. I don't care about your laundry. It's not what I'm here for. I'm looking for holes in the walls, banged up doors, things like that. But you can also use that time to talk to the tenant about any little things that need to get taken care of. You can also check for preventative things. Does the air filter in the furnace need to be changed? Are the tenants supposed to be doing it? If they are and they haven't done it, point it out to them. How's the caulking in the bathtub? Does it need to get taken care of, redone, before it can leak? Check under the sink, see if there is a leak there. That kind of thing. If you've got linoleum flooring, is it starting to tear? Is it pulling up? The edges of the carpet? Any of that? Are there trip hazards that need to be dealt with? Even on the exterior, do you have tree branches coming up against the roof or getting close to it? Get those things taken care of before they become an issue for you. Then you have, you've got a review that you do at the beginning and the end of the lease. Those are a bit more intensive, bit more involved, and they're done typically without the tenant there, because you really don't want someone right over your shoulder pointing out everything and possibly distracting you from other things that you really should see and they don't want you to. So do those without the tenant there. Then you can really get into the nitty-gritty of it. Do all the windows have screens like they're supposed to? Do the windows open and close? Do the blinds open and close and open and function the way they're supposed to? Kitchen sprayer, does it actually work and shut off? Does the stove turn on like it's supposed to and the oven turn on? Those are things you'll check then, not during the interim reviews. Those are just some ideas and tips on how to keep your property up, how to make sure that when your tenants move out, you don't have a huge cleanup that you have to deal with because you've kept up on it. I recommend doing these multiple times through the year, no more than 4, but certainly more than once a year. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for further issues and disappointment in your tenants. Again, Devin Bewley, Legacy Properties PM. Give us a call if you'd like to talk about property management services. 720-989-1996. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.